In today's video, we're going to discuss how I'm managing Bitcoin risk and Cornerstone risk near the highs. We've had a huge run in these two asset classes, and I'll share with you what I'm buying with those proceeds as I manage that risk. Okay, I'm going to be trimming some shares, and I'll share with you what I'm buying next. We earn over $240,000 per year in dividends here at this channel, and it's not just dividends with no performance. As you can see by my performance, we're up 13.4%. We're beating all the indexes. The S&P's up 10, the Nasdaq's up 10, the Dow's up 6, the Russell's up 4. We're up 13.4. This is in part because we're adding more Russell exposure to get our Bitcoin exposure, which I've been covering in past videos, but we also have Cornerstone, and now I'm taking some of those proceeds from those gains. I'm taking profits and I'm putting it into this fund, which I'll share with you now. We're living the FIRE lifestyle here at this channel, which means financially independent, retire early. If you want to live free from a 9 to 5, email me for my e-guides at akintodd48@gmail.com. Or if you just want to follow my portfolio, click the join button on my wall for $9.99 a month, or I'll link it in the description below. So first things first, okay, everyone can do what I do here to live the FIRE lifestyle. For every $1 you put in your account, you get $4 of purchasing power, okay? I'm just using a fraction of my margin purchasing power to get ahead, all right? I'm only using $250,000 of debt because my dividends of around $240,000 will pay this back in around 1 year. So I'm not worried about margin leverage. It goes away in around 1 year. I'm also not worried about margin calls because my available withdrawal is so high. This is the secret to living the FIRE lifestyle. If you need to understand equity and available withdrawal better, that's in my Volume 3 e-guide. So I can withstand over 20% corrections in the market, and I can withdraw freely out of my account. And when I trimmed Bitcoin today, I raised a lot of equity because, as you can see here, Bitcoin is 100% maintenance, okay? View margin maintenance requirement, 100%. Again, this is in my Volume 3 e-guide. So why I anchor most of my money into Cornerstone is because it is 30% maintenance, as you see here, 30% maintenance. Just be aware of Cornerstone. You have to play this fund properly. You have to time it around its rights offerings. Cornerstone is a 4-star fund, so I put $400,000 of my dollars in it. Okay, on a $500 and something thousand account, it's most of my account because it's 4-star, because it has a 21% dividend, because it takes that dividend and it drips it down at the NAV every month for free money. People ask, how are you going to pay down your margin debt, Todd, if you drip your dividends for Cornerstone? Because it has such a special dividend agreeably, and it has a special drip program. Why would you pay down your debt? How do you pay down your debt when you're not actually paying down your debt? You're just reinvesting your drip shares from Cornerstone. Well, I use all these other funds to pay down my margin debt, like Defiance, Yield Max, etc., but also I use the rights offering in Cornerstone, which they have almost every year, to really level up my account and then lower my margin debt. And again, that's in my Volume 4 e-guide if you need help understanding rights offerings with closed-end funds like Cornerstone. Many closed-end funds have rights offerings, again, like Cornerstone, GOF, RIV, OP. These are all no different. It's just that Cornerstone's tied to the indexes, unlike with other closed-end funds that are tied more so to bonds, other riskier asset classes. I prefer tying all my investments to the indexes, and that's how I'm staying stable while Bitcoin is fluctuating. Yes, Bitcoin is on a run lately, okay, but Cornerstone is also on a run. Okay, today the market is fractional. It's up fractionally. As you can see above, the Nasdaq's up 0.1, the S&P's up 0.05, but CLM's up 0.64. So this is how I'm getting my day's gains of today, $3,000. Yesterday we were up $6,000, but I don't care about days gains. I care about percentages, okay? So this 0.38, again, we're beating the markets as you can see above, 0.06, 0.03, 0.01. You see all the indexes there above where my mouse is. You can always scroll in. You can take your fingers and zoom in if you can't see these numbers. But I'm up 0.38 today because of Cornerstone and Bitcoin. I mean, yes, Bitcoin's on a tear. Look at Litecoin. You know, it just keeps going higher and higher. So I've trimmed my Litecoin, trimmed my Bitcoin since they've had a huge run. I'm not selling them completely. If you want to know how much I'm trimming and what I'm allocating to what, again, just follow my portfolio by clicking the join button. Litecoin and Bitcoin, I've told you, are 100% maintenance, and Cornerstone is 30% maintenance. So I'm trimming these, and also I might be trimming Cornerstone soon because it's getting up to its 200-day moving average, and I'm buying this instead, okay? This fund here, it's KWeb, back to clip, okay? Because KWeb, I've been waiting for it to look positive on its chart. and it hit the 200-day moving average. If you need help understanding charts and moving averages, that's in my volume 2 e-guide. So here you go. Here's the 200-day moving average, the black line up here. We passed above it, and now we're retesting it. This is the retest, and it looks like we could squeeze out of this as we're holding the 50-day moving average. China can't stay down forever. Look at this chart of China, okay? It can't go down forever. So I added to Clip today because Clip has a 50% dividend, okay? And it's the way that I like to play China to get Chinese exposure, but with the safety, because if you get dividends of around 60% like it shows here for Clip, then all you have to do is wait 2 years or so and you're paid back completely. It doesn't matter what the position's doing, you're paid back completely. You cash flow that. And that's the goal of this channel. I don't care what my positions do, up or down, the dividends, pay them back over time. So Cornerstone, 20% dividend times 5 years, that's 100% payback. Even if you look at a chart of Cornerstone and you see that it goes down over time, well, you're not factoring back in dividends and drips. That's why it's 4-star on Morningstar, but you're also not factoring in the rights offerings for Cornerstone. So you have to learn how to play Cornerstone properly, again, which is in my volume 4 e-guide. But Clip, it's just down because K-Web is down, okay? And Clip has been decaying some more than K-Web, obviously, because it has the dividend. But again, if you just hold this for 2 years, you're going to be paid back in full. You don't care what you're down in position. I think I'm down about 10% in K-Web currently, but I've been collecting dividends every month for about a year. So I'm up quite considerably in K-Web, even though K-Web is down because I'm owning it through Clip. So I bought some more Clip today. Be aware of Clip. It's 50% maintenance. Okay, this is a killer to the fire lifestyle. I mean, it's better than some maintenance you could get. You know, some maintenance is 100% like Bitcoin, and China is perhaps just as risky as Bitcoin. But I don't think China can stay down forever, and 50% maintenance is somewhat okay. I mean, it's better than 100%. So just be aware that this is a problem. To offset this higher maintenance, I'm anchoring with lower maintenance funds like Cornerstone. Okay, so that's what I'm doing today, guys. I'm trimming the higher beta names, the higher risk names that have higher maintenance like Bitcoin, and I'm putting them into K-Web because Clip gives us a dividend, and I've been waiting to buy K-Web, and I think it looks like it's getting constructive on its moving averages, so I'm adding more to Clip with the proceeds from Bitcoin. And this is going to increase our income further as Clip, again, has a 50% dividend. So if you need more help doing what I'm doing, email me for my e-guides. If you want to follow my portfolio, just click the join button on my wall, or I'll link it in the description below. When you buy my e-guides, you get free access to the Discord chat room for life, where we alert you of the Cornerstone rights offering announcement. So if you need help playing Cornerstone, not only can you get my volume 4 e-guide, but we tell you when the rights offering announcement occurs here in Discord. We have almost 1,000 members here pursuing the fire lifestyle. We also have other channels here, Bitcoin channels, Defiance, Yield Max, you name it. All right, so if you have any questions that I can't answer, you can ask others on Discord. Again, you also get my phone number when you buy my e-guide, so you can call me anytime you have a question. All right, if you like the video, click like or subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.